I think this issue is my Bluetooth. Just bear with me because that music, of course, what happened. I'm getting an issue with the music, so we could die. I think music is about Paul because that's the problem. Keep Paul. Cover Java fix by then. We could die. Welcome to Coleman Out of Q. Yeah, music I cover play, but the yen and issues. Kiala are cutting off. So we Java play by then in our talk. But prior to that, Kawe Bagakon more the Kojiben, ko video will share. Ko Buja Ben Jam. I want to do machine from Viraja. So just give me a few seconds. We quite die, but bit of a look here to the groups. When the wiki quite die, Queen do look here on your side. I don't know what happened to my music. Here crouching there. Okay. Okay. Ian we quite die, which a cake lord, which a most welcome to Kunman out of Kyo. You know, Daman in our time, Daman when critical, nigga jello cake, ku yen, kallo vibe, ko ja jam tin kallo. Ian we quite die, which a cake lord, which a most welcome to Kunman out of Kyo. So about that. Yen yindut wo ben jam yen an ngi ci rolo music di I don't know what an ngi ci mi del set in the background so I ci ya interfering in my setting we ko da we ci galor this conman out of show we ci galor ko wa jam tin ngin our topic of this morning our time ko the la evening zaman yidut ku ke night kan ko aka pan ti lo in Juba tieda pan ti lo kre youth apia the panda humanity wherever you are kwai proud kilo ko jam den jam ke ku nearby de ke by loy mir wo pio kene ne man te tong idu ku yeman mi adu tong wo ke du yena chi dama da chi yen wo ben mi ki yetin ki ba lwel introduction tong ra ni chol du no biura jam the line when ben kin jam den ben jam tinala yena bi jam I keran chi bi chwer in the TEYA elections in the broloy baden Juba after on a neutral ground but yen ran me yeah I lang supported it so I supported it into e ka chene ki wa jam be wa jam tin man wa jam overall consensus ku choose ka by ki election ben ko lati so ku duteran ni ko ju every opinionated choose ka by so yen e jam ka jwe kon social media yen ke jam tin a ja kui ko ju teren ngor ko nin wala ci ko yin wala ci ya busy ga lui ko bu jam do jola yola but yen wo bi ci bu kick off to be wo jam ke topic da TEYA politics in Juba. So dude abu ben on the neutral ground ekina ne gre side ben jam tin ko wo ken wala tin jam dai du ba yen furta wa tinga ne de chan music ni ja fix ke du da ku je introduction de loy ke wo bi jam wo ja bela tin so yin du te chan thousand ka yin ya lele yin bo ki ran bo on a neutral ground I channel your opinion for the current leadership kinchi ritual so your vote does not matter kibu lele kir bai so can welcome in dun mo biora jam to kon man out of kyo kwa music wa ja fix amra mute ane ngi ja wan ke create introduction long du kelwel ku disclosure balwel ku part of introduction ja wan ke balwel to un ja galwel chana chen loy ke brief. Thank you and welcome kon man out of kyo.
Thank you. Thank you, Konman. One is that I don't have an introduction to the end of. I didn't get bothered today, and I didn't the end of it. No introduction going on. You have a lot of papers to explain. I don't have much. Don't have a CV to explain, so I don't know if you're right. Yeah. I have disclosures, clarifications to say. One, that on the grounds of TEYA politics and individual. Two, like any other person, if I had an opportunity to vote, and I'll want to state it that my opinion, political opinion, because they are neutral though when it is politics. In that about them in this interview, anong yi men ngato choga ira na chakor ngapio if I was to vote. I also understand that when we talk about TEYA is not all about election. So maybe this interview will not be 100% election. And Martin election, and so objectivity is one thing, and having an opinion is another. So I'll try to give an objective opinion. You know the Almira Jack.
Yeah, thank you much. Yana kina issue with the music gun. Yana ka ban kada ba chiwa gol yen. But music yana acha fix up me I think me that ngi chik set somewhere go kede go jot go dia jot. So music go ja play but yen ja legend machine for brief introduction jalwel ku yen ku bato on a neutral ground afet. Kinge part of the show in ko buloy. Yen on music was just play music when in your plan go play before kin was jam. We viewers look video down look here. Thank you. Music was just play. Okay, yen music wa jaka jindut ko bene jam yen we ko ger tunyu ma lwal inje ting yiga ne ala ken yin ko gi ting kana ba bere ya gede chan wari dun jagor gede nyen yindu wo bene choy kebe wa jam ko wa ken go lo ko chan bu ga tiji man tay ki bu lo e kre bai ki ga du yindu ko ki ga dia kay kon men e kre bai la bai twing di introduction do cha loy won cha loy ba la loy kibe wo bent next aning article ring in social media ko article kana pet bani bay bu kon lari ko kelo jam dan interview ne ko ku bu ku by your views focusing on that article kana chinge go chia representing all the candidates ke fanati ke ko man o ke ko je le baden Quran garin in article bala through for disclosure we ko bidai Iran cho Simon yel cha jangi Iran no but article len apiet nga ka ban ge jam ne dur me chin ne man te da man den ke man mi adu da man da ke twing ke briefing ton ko ki ke ku ki be wa jam to funda it is youth association in Juba politics nga be wo jam tin election abula tin man ba den da man den pindene ci runu man maybe or yo ko were ko bi jarun in the few hours to come ko abula on the ground bula chat the bed en ci loy the bed can go even so en cin ki ba jam ba de ben war ci loy ko ga ci awo ko pamda ko na ci nin kene le ba le ya ki ba jam aga te ja ga ping ke ci mi ko pan tu ci le bi ga loy ke loy ke pan jibo mi ga use ke before ken walo into those issues ke article won ran cho Simon yel piet ban kon ben bandu ba kon ti is views ke ran to on neutral ground as we speak can ci bi chwer ci to in the country to outside the country so ban his opinion ba kon ti on this issues get to ja article you go so article of kona number 1 article a chiben base a chigor ba kwent ba le a chaw kwen bin but am jam based on the teams ke ka chi go the chen ge chaltin in the order chen ran chi gat chin go 2 years angar inga chene nang statement kilwela badin 2 years angar kuran to 2 years angar ran to enom Isaac kondun goch ran chene jam yen ke number 2 TEYA 2 years use for solidarity alliance arong dunaro katono 2 years alliance for development duna timale katono 2 years forward William Deng Ekwere ingatono Deng Kwere Deng Junior so kagenge woda chene ran kigat kigore we ko dai yen ngie ko ju ya ki ko bi dai yen e man bara bagala wele ano so we ko dai kene ga be wo kon go yin dut kiba ti yin ge gitwe wo be ala one by one wo bu ko lo ti yizanga kijigar ran chol Isaac kono dut ran chol Simon yel ayel Isaac yen thong ayel ga thongin ran chol Muhammad Abdaba Dida ke former Kenyan presidential candidate in 2013 kena jiloya but kidi ke yen be waja jam tin babere kini ayelo yen lo candidate kini alo kana emotions ya humor at the same time so kini kichi ran gor ku ke ngi ki du yung babere kini kijam waman tu yidanga ko jalo da candidate as breaker we ko da wo ja ben interview dai bade bade kina kar aniar article kini I like it do no biora jam take it away
number one rana cho Mohammed Abdu Badida aka ke presidential candidate Kenyan election 2017 2013 2017 as we would call him at that time. Mohammed Abdu Badida was more of a presidential joker. Nakat and all the media houses and all the analysts, including some of us who are not analysts anyway, but we dreamt of election. I would take a chance, Bentia. Although he had very good ideas, some of us would call them crazy ideas. And the guy was humorous. But nobody would have given him a chance. I'm going to not agree with Simon there. Because do I think that God, like Abdu Badida, a chance totally a chile be election can chile batiam? Election like a core, so maybe God has a chance. Whether or not I think the chance is bigger, a different debate altogether. But what I do not want to say is to say that God is an election joker, like we would call Abdul Badida at the time. So I don't think God is a joker in this election. He is in it to win. The other guy was in it to gain popularity. God is in this election to win. So that would be the first difference. That God is a humorous guy who can have a sense of emotional attachment to his manifesto. I think that is true. One is that God of Ajadal, so that one I don't need to explain. When it talks about a few things here and there, when in Jam that is a point of comedy. So I think that one is right. The other one is that he has sentimental attachment of his manifesto to to the situational life, the TEYA. And I think when he talked about scholarship, I think that is an emotional point. And I agree in a court, feeling like yeah, they feel the sense of belonging that they owe the people a responsibility. When it talks about Tongna ko Juba, kujia Queen is you know, okay, you would agree that it has a way of connecting his ideas to the emotional being of people, you know. Brara yogadil cheke ichrajo paror kukanang Peter, you know. So I think I would agree with that. Taban, by connecting your manifesto with the emotions of the people, is the reason why they call you to Obama. You know, people would melt down and start crying. You know, you know, Era connecting his ideas to the emotions of the people. You know, so I think Isaac is good at that. If he talks for a day,
Hey, thank you. Okay. You can learn machine. So, cry the Rachel Bear. Give a wall it is used as for solidarity alliance. Kuyeran, Inga Toran, around Dunaro, Natono. Yen article winning a good game was in. Yen walking wall interview questions. But article cannot near by bay. Kubewa jumping briefly. Kubaga ya brief as long kiman kine loy yen arong dunaro kiran tesa kiran chol Simon yel ki gora bararo elo yen ke alo ke yen egre lo ke pure technocrat so we iran de la technically yen ran kin kule ben kichen jamtin iya ay lo kule yen a wel ga kwani we ko die. I don't want to read word by word, but I just selected the key I think they are relevant. Question will come practical, and then practical plannings. You can loy. Ye na chi jamia. A chi loy ke yen. I can do well in get a WWE. I think a well wrestling something. Get you the yeah. So kujelo yen an temperament of a leader. Le quite represent quite. So based on those in those assertions here and Kigat Chigalwell, Yung, what is your say on this ketone neutral ground?
I think Simon is on point when it comes to Kararok. What I would consider a joke there, when it says that Arab could fit in a WWE ring, that's what I would take as a joke. I think you look at the physique of the gentleman, and it look fit. So that one I would take it as a humor. But going back to the objective points, when Arab did his presentation, number one, a Ping Kwan, Kide in will they didn't do that. Arab is sticking to Young Beloy, ku Beloy di, ku Beloy nen, ku Beloy wogedi, ku yung ini real Beloy zadu. So Kojo Iwanjel, I think Rana Lobai Kichikor, Bioramo Duloy Kichipig, ku yung ina ko Beloy, ku jamu jira palping, you know, ku chiran der chigot. Akin weran chikon jamenum, chin weran chikon jamenum chibe. Ku kachin weran chileran wedi jame chukin ke ran ke ko bay pinkin bara ba wer balwel wer yo ko biyo funan bay pin, you know. So his presentation was good. Kija kui, if that is enough for you to judge the temperament of somebody, because when we talk of temperaments, you cannot talk of temperament of anybody unless you, right? So it was just explaining his manifesto. So where I would think Simon Gachia going ahead of himself, to try to judge the temperament of the gentleman, the first thing you think how he is going to address the challenges, and then from there we can say, oh, his temperaments are this and that. But on the fact that it was articulate and that it was to the point and that he explained his manifesto in an exhaustive manner, I fully agree.
I be a chill follow up because one question one can I but I can near be can I covering all the candidates ke card yen woven 3 years alliance for development dan to enum do not malek the to enum kiji gorki ran cho Simon yell kiji gorki yen aya ga kwani we ko ko anchi ko ba kun word for word a keywords ka ko ba lo yen a chilwele yen kiba lomden a chilwele is written kwa pia ko kwen to ngjem ko je ko ba interpret ka ba interpret to ngjem ba chilwele ba ko kwen to ngdingle. It is written all over his face and tone and tone. De la tone ke chilwele. That's why his plans are built on what the outgoing leadership didn't complete. So key are limited, key overall picture. Yen, aye ko bulwele yen, kachi mutam ter chikum, kinga loy, ke benu do not malek, ke ko abgaja complete, ke one of the koigato. I think that what can missing the clear appear, but I think inge ran jigger, ye ko bulwele. So yen, ya ka kiniga lew mutam, ka kin tok mutam den, wa to entin, ka ko abgalu shit. What is your take on that?
I think what Simon is trying to suggest is that Dunatem is a candidate of the leadership, in his opinion, based on the interactions that have happened elsewhere. Do I think that the leadership, the Kirangatem, is going to vote for Dunatem? I think so. Yeah, I think they are going to vote for him. Does that mean it is the preferred candidate? Possibly. You only vote for somebody you prefer. Do I think that Dunatem doesn't have an original idea of his own? I think he has ideas of his own. The only tragedy in this campaign is that Akengal will book up in. Kachikal will book up in a continuation of a similar platform one. But he's a gentleman I know that I believe has ideas of his own. Unfortunately, in the context of this election, ideas so I'm going to judge him based on what has been presented, and I will agree with Simon there.
Okay, thank you. Wablo, thanks the last one. Kirakir. But I Simon Yala Gorge very long, but I will try to cut it down. 2 years forward. Then Junior. William. Then Quinn. Yen a Chene Ran Simon Yala Kitchen Wilkie. Yen have a pick. Keyword. a little get creative and articulate.
Okay.
Yen, a little and characters, character traits like Michael McQuillet. Kuyen a little arrogant, kuke bossy, kulega plan for TEYA, in 2 years of session, 2 years user session in Juba. Kuje kubala, a little mobilizer, kuja is rhythms. I crowd I can yar, which mean a jam then when in jam. The be quite big dog thing. Yen and then can you will you mentioned which I need to can a funny be a level. You mentioned the Kogan Junior.
Okay.
That's why in our good Jamway part of this interview. Quajilwela yen, a local candidate of his establishment. Kuyen, a yen, Kijija in question, this election below loss or Chulo loss in question based on Simon. Yen, Kulele yen living would get to be a loser. If I lose, give more to be loser. Like Odinga, Odinga. Cannot in question. Kulele yen, I were actually lost. Ki in Japan to give Dumachin, a brawl of Muguna. We are taking over with swearing in Baloy. So I just want to be, which you get could you do junior, could you win? Kayin with your your legal powers. Kayin could then junior deny. So Kayin in a power can bara and you win. Vanity, one would go benial, like what. So what's your take on those?
Number one. Number one. I think Simon is talking from experience. Simon is talking from experience because and then we'll think then categorize it and yoga live kero new the campaigning or at least campaign what we want to call in jam gulu denge bossy go denge arrogant. I do not think that Tigger knew in any way in that campaign. And since we are basing our conversation on what really happened on the ground on that day, I agree with Simon there. Of course, what is arrogance? Arrogance comes when there is something else you are responding to. You know, and more so when you're responding in kind. So William was not responding to anything, and he did not have any reason to respond to anybody in kind. So I don't think we can conclude that William Katungan in a way. If he had that character, that William is articulate. I think that has been the point of debate in this campaign. And that's why some people branded themselves, okay, you know, because they know very well now. And you know, in politics, everything has an answer. So now you try to create an avenue to discredit that. So I would say William is articulate. Do I think William has ideas? Yeah, I think so. Some of his ideas have been shared across platforms. You know, after China launching his manifesto, we could see that some of the ideas are going left or right. What I would also consider as a joke that Simon thinks Miguna in 2017, Kenya had an election. Chiraila Odinga Jawir kule court le election nullified. And then after Chini election nullified, Raila Gajijai will do 3 election. We are going for Iran. Uhuru Kenyatta went for Iran unopposed and he was elected. So after being elected, Uhuru Kenyatta, Achukwang, Kujorela Odinga Jelarong de Chilatin Kwing too. We Rachel People's president. So I think that was a joke. I think Simon was trying to pull my legs there.
So somebody
so now let them junior over there in a fair manner because rigging an election is not easy. Could election a so election team and so whoever that is going to lose will lose fairly. You will not have any reason to run to an open field and swear yourself in.
we quite die icebreaker nga kan loy wo bi jalo interview yen be wo neng daman ke loy article gina I found it really funny and interesting to can ban jam tin aja yewun win pa jan go yew wo le article gina actually part of my interview but go way call the media you have to be relevant with the current affairs keloro. So can I channel legend machine for your opinions based on the article. Kibe wajala tin question dani ni kitwing we ko ke die we like ke die ke ran diamond kuramla diale kurang gango garge ku die ke can I'm happy for that ngi chok da woko ke loy choman kitwing question twing dun machine yen debate actually was the quite youth in Juba kuwa chene loy ete kwa kuwa party what are different grade what are different areas and then quite we kine way fully like myself I try my best but yen jama did it everything a bit lot too late and kin babela die in all the ka ken wo yung chenge a piet candidate ba jabala wele baraja we won gede janeng kabla ga ti based on kijilwe kiyen ka ter kien nge ke ka ban ni ti question twenki yen be wajam current state of affairs after last night debate yung chiro war in TEYA youth politics in Juba yenga chibai move kunga kimba move chan yen yito in the neutral ground when you want to way so kunane option kina way kenga chibai move based on which way can ankinda ko and where do we stand there go way quite bit to in the ground the political dynamics man as we speak can okay.
I think in my opinion candidates have been changing positions. I would say Oluiko to declare a Kuron Kuchuko on that day I think the union would have been leading. And then Kujoko campaigning. Remember the junior so he had his popularity intact. The other people like Ken Concord, and so people were going to listen to them. What do they have to offer? So a declaration kujoko lo campaign ke I think the person here growing faster. I think it is one is because Deng Junior, like I said, is a con coach, so he had a platform already. He had his popularity intact, and people already knew about it. The other person who had a very strong platform, Iran, do not him, who happened to be possibly the preferred candidate of the establishment, Akuma TEYA. And so you would expect that person has a very strong, solid ground to stand on. So Ranji, you are working hard to working his way up out of TEYA. Ngeja are working hard to work his way up. So based on the campaign, the open campaign one, I think Arok did a very good presentation of his manifesto. And I would think if somebody had decided to vote for him, that person did not have any reason anymore. Because Arok akene la good in so I wouldn't think there was any reason where I'm war. Tirani che gambaro picture with that. Koradunu go Kachijam in a very passionate manner, very good leader. Lakin he is very new in this game. Arok is the con coach deputy. Deng Junior is the con coach. Do not tell me candidate establishment. So these are three people, no good grounds. TEYA is not a new party. It's a party that contested elections in 2021. So Arok, in as much as it was as new into TEYA leadership, he already had a platform which was popular, because the party was number 2 in the last election. So compared to Deng Kudut, Karok here working his way up. The person a very difficult way. He has had a very difficult campaign to do. They're gonna do. Now he's fighting against 3 people who are established in the in the politics of TEYA. And so I do not think, in as much as a Chingyajam can be the Deng Junior, like we all know, Kichinian branded in this election is that he is the best orator, right? So people have very much expectation of him to learn Makarapon. Nale kaka guir chijur kaka really rawan kaptoka, So I wouldn't think that Deng Junior, based on his presentation of the manifesto, I don't think Nonoranj is Marakaka. I also do not think Nonoranj lose. Maybe, to be honest with you, I think do not him. So I wouldn't even talk much about how we presented his manifesto. If you ask me now, really, we do not tell me I wouldn't say, to be honest. So I'll leave it at that. Now, look at many debating. Debate was not that standard debate, because candidates are allowed challenging the position. In a position, you're a challenge that where you kill somebody's point today. How you defend your point in a debate is what would make you be ranked highly or make you be ranked lowly. Being an opinion there. Of course, unless I challenge your opinion, your opinion is correct. Unless I challenge your opinion is correct. So they were not allowed to challenge themselves. And I think the debate cannot be used as a basis for ranking anybody, right? Okay, based on that debate, because debate actually, quite actually center, we team in good energy, we team in Bogachare, you know, because in politics, red is equivalent to how much confidence you are, you know. So I think quite ben nong high morale, quite twitch is forward, and I think this election, as of tonight, a video election date, I think this election is a contest between Tesa Kujia twitch is forward. I don't think TED has a chance. I think they will be there.
Yeah. Akwe chicken and a gear do a kind of quiet on device on your side. Kicking a bujagre. Yeah, thank you, Indu late for that answers, Chagagam, for the dynamics politics in Juba. You can't pay enough on those ones. So, when you grand in Piet, when you got jumping, Kiran Chichuet, Banang political views, Bakalwell, Kilwell Kia Ting, Yung Cheng Ting, Yung Cheng Wood. So, you can follow up a lawyer on those one. You can take any thing, the way by Benekia. But here your overall conclusion, in Jam Tesa, we are 2 years forward, are likely we are two contenders of this election, of which one of them we are likely to win. So that's what I can gather from your views. Question pain. Question number 2. Indu. Kugana ani jam war Friday our time and jamune chole yang akoi jurku gotcha and jamune yen about this TEYA politics in Juba. I can even like delegate votes who can I who did work what hit on the ground, but then background how this came about Kibenwell. Now can I can Banabati Kibana Jati delegate votes EQs get on the ground man. Yeah, delegate vote system gini the right candidate in the by gam to kin by one query by the answer. But yen delegate board ben so payam quite can go which you are achieve like you because an certain amount or number yen. So which grand game call which you are a chimble by you're when they near delegate boards money a chiro body go you do your campaign within the payam or between the payam ku ko jagalew ni jing wu gen charbin de ran kin gidento kirana bila ke now kia ko delegate vote system in babe he the right leader in ko baya kum he deny wala he deny.
I think democracy in Kakorbu can't define in the first place. And if we try to do that definition, universal definition, so allow you democracy, universal definition. And therefore democracy keke chakagam. Achiloi twing Yama building mobile. We didn't wutung in Bogeban. Now gonna be given based on the circumstances of his time. Jimmy that you big your towers of college. Chiba loy kro go jang dinga wol go banjor. A chibogului oi tweeping go en. Garangatama yiga jiben. Boje by advancing the work. They are achieving both on politics and development. To use to man achieve mat pan biura ja. So a ban tike to kwanke ke dia ka be gut garanga ta yi a chin ne ran ti ben ko bo re ga nyil tike lo ku ka bi ke delegate system. So for me, I don't have any reason to say that delegate system kachibanya kachikon wuigon kule nyile be because chini nyile be. So if we are going to go by that history, I would say that delegate system kaken ban kon woje na bi jo woje ta bi jo woje in the future. Democracy in TEYA, there are so many ways you can do it because democracy depends on the diversity of the people. One way to identify diversity in TEYA, epayam, bajam, kulele payam ko payam. That is one way of identifying diversity. The other way of identifying diversity, kai quiet, work TEYA, yegala kuena biga thiye kudaro. That is a second way of identifying diversity. The other way of identifying diversity may be high political affiliations. Yengarana party hindi, irana party hindi. The other way could be religion. Yenga Muslim, yenga Christian, yenga ngo. So all those ones are ways of identifying diversity. The most important diversity in this case, ke payam kujea wood, simply because and labaya Muslim kuye Christian kuye pakat. So kila benke common denominator ke wood kujea payam. So nothing in theater vote ka take 500 per payam. Kule payam ka take abu kwati ben kwani tui mai to ben ke nang ran tung dinu la chwa. So in as much as we know that even in a popular voting democracy, ke kwat ka lebi jam ku choro ku le ga ga lebi chwa. Kule ke vote ke tiria ke tirmat le ke chwa ran ta. Na je kwat ti la yen vote karo. Ke ka lebi ngur ke nyu pinya ya ku le ke ko ko ke ro ke ga le ke chwa. So in the sense that after all, our communal politics, decide based on the interest available. Anyway, delegate system hampering the democracy because our democracy is going to be based on at the end of the day. So I would say, if it was going to be a popular voting, I think maybe it could be 75 to 25% chance results can watch results. So I would still say that na yen chukugam hampering the democracy because it is the democracy now is based on clans, and so every clan can run
Yet on that, in Cuba, TEYA follow-up question regarding delegate votes. Delegate votes, actually, work every year. Run KJ, young ding our I different number, Gaji and Payam. A beggar to my ye, be koi work in a koi kagan ye, Chana koi ya, Banya, go a different number. One year worthy about Kwajaman, the current leaders, Kajaman, a different number of delegate votes, Kaji and Payam. Now, good carving by Valium, been quite coin. Delegate votes, skinny. Young I determined, yet on card, yen determined, can be quite registered for Yami, for Yami. Well, a Payam, or by themselves can determine yang abu be registered. This is where the issue is. Aning power kuneng will ku payam doni ke yin nang influence yin leader or payam leadership or could payam who has the power there to register the voters.
Okay. I would say categorically that the number of delegates can be award almost every year. But I can say that daman ajang ding ku daman wan chwere yigar ngate. I think longute ya ka ngur ke clear. Ye ko ke dibi chwere. So the number at that time was decided based on a number of voters Lebuke managed within that small time when the election. So Rwanda 2021 it was decided each payam of 300. In this election, actually decided we have 500. Now this 500 is based on the constitution, the TEYA. Actually constitution actually that each payam we are 500. Kayana you up you Kelebra next year is because yen a revenue generating activity. So one get go I got in Rantogela register can be chat. But your membership fees bucket clear. Kuba registration fees key election. Bucket topic. Okay. So na chake Louis Akai might be 14,000 pounds. Now Locomati Kedie 14,000 pounds of all the 2,312 people Louis registered. Then mathematics gives you about 32 million pounds. 32 million pounds is some money in the region of 35 to 40,000 dollars, United States dollars. So Naya Bany Eteya Kuan Kor Beteya Benawa, I would even increase the number of delegates. Okay, a revenue generating activity. Now, Yenga Muksud, the idea is I'm going to talk about the idea. The practical situation may be different. But the idea is that Naji Payam Timiocho Quadabin Kala Yen Rantum de or whatever number of votes Yen cake. It is now your responsibility, Yirangi and Poti. But we would you call Kujelo non IEC be duly registered. You know, it is your responsibility. The unfortunate part is if a Corbinu Jula Korka Bonjola Coronan candidate. Now that becomes the unfortunate part. It becomes the weakness of the system we have. But the idea is you're responsible for your vote. So na ki yen vote do ki kwanun la yen vote. Ki inje wogu kor kujo registration jara loy. Ye kor ina wogu kor can limited to candidates. Aran kalebolo na candidate ya gulu mi ajena we bala register ku inba chwe. That one is the debate for another day.
Hey, thank you. Yani jalla yindu da ikene every tricky situation here by in Latin. But it's very hard to understand young and power. So manaki yelwe yen power a quanto individual based on number of voters yen per year. Kujapa yam yela ni kuje kwaibe jegalate yinga yin kwaibu kela yinga yin kwaibu. We up to you Iran in yen we pa yam yen bot ku kwet kwon wor kwon bian kwon ba yala te ngab gede la lew ran ci gede lew gen yala ke kam ko de
Yeah.
la li ran ci gede lew ke yen ran kena lew ko la du ton kana I think a chia clear but yen kana for more discussion because I think a little stuff this is where the coining a financial influence you can capitalize in. So gonna walk quite ten, wool of thing, we quite die and running, give the tea on that, give we got the thing, or babe at it. Could be well, okay, next question. Yeah, a vote distribution. Yeah, needing a very strong opinion on social media about vote distribution. Yeah, need to be chairman. He into outside the country. Now, vote distribution, can go be carbonity, the pet, Hindu. Yen, apart from your own opinion, Chagagarbi, vote distribution, per year, yung last night debate, yung jigger, yung to there, kene pa evacuate, vote distribution, yung to there. Now, after the election, after the debate, last night, candidate, yung wa vote distribution, yena tokangaro. Ato within the payam ko kedi, within the payam kedi, what up between payams, kuja poor candidates quantum. Yet jammed about vote distribution. How is the voting system going to happen this morning in South Sudan? Juba.
Take Nathan is that Payamaga Tiachuar Bongnay. There were 5 stations where Payamabangule, Logochuar, Payamagule, Kuchuar. Now, Logo Queen, Kekanyo, Yangatinguyo, Payami. Inge Kichilo Colon. While local registration, I can do registration based on Payams. Kaya looking at your ID, could be getting hell, a deal, Iran Payamanyak, Iran Kobagar. Because you know Sudan got Cholobe, Yelebamo in Labe, who go out of William.
Well, you got ID, Rani.
Let me check my ID.
Okay.
Let me see.
You know what of them?
Yeah, I have my ID.
Yeah. No viewers, do any verification cover Lloyd. If there was us, this question can appear back of thing. We do the bear.
Okay. Yen payam a chegar ID. Kiye gore to the
Okay.
Most of the time, will be somewhere in your payam. Yeah. Most of the times. Na jeto ki jula the maridi. Kuira and payam bucket. Kekeringa bajo clarify. You know, clarify. So they have a way of corresponding that. So while no registration actually based on payams. And I would want to think even the voters identification cards can P1, P2, P3, P4, P5. That means that is Payam 1, Payam 2, Payam 3. It looks like a work when it could be Congo pocket with Payam 5. So can do an identification can based on the code Payam gam. So I think now look at you and do. Kako jabu chwer Payam pocket tan nungli kule Ukabuga Quina. Kijaju 3 years after the debate. Yonguya Tinga Togunte based on voter distribution. Yangabungu, you know.
Yeah, we hear the very word.
Kunongi the very word. Okay. Key election in Juba, very difficult to predict. Is Kajiru Julu man cover. Kajiru Julu man cover. Keka be this analysis, Choy boy.
So
because
I'll win. Can you learn what go win
to
when
be
you
chim
can
julu man ka ga kan ram ga ju wir kuram ga bay
okay.
na ci penjo chole mene maybe ko ngoro le jule nyu twi ku lwel ke na chiru ka giro ka wiye ga ben wo nga ga bugu nyo ku nga ga bugu chwe ke yi ko wan yeting ke bi around ku deng junior ke bi yo ko ngor ka ci beta because ko ngor ji dier ke ngi njuro kier ku je ngi ku le ran tam ngi gam le chwe ngi cho ko pake ale bugu gam dier ke ngi ku le ran gam le chwe yene ke cho ko le ayi ke tini bi around du di ku ke tini bi duna temye ale bel ge num juro to man wa ka ku jura le brenum ke you know ko ka bru jura ko ja ber ke pio jura wa ku jura emotion je ke bentin ku jura gam ke to you know na jura ben ke to na wa ke ber je mon bake mon li ke jura ibe na jura ben ke to na ke pa ke jura ne jura ku benga joge da benga benga jo tim wala bi jo wi wi de now na ye te ya timu te ke pa ke re nang deputy nang deng junior ko pa ke re nang a little bit of internal dynamics which are not going to be part of this analysis. But I believe that Kami Pakir, Kami Deng Jr., Kenarok Pakir was always going to be very tight. Arok a little bit, man, maybe a little Pakir win. But a little win by a margin of 10, 20 votes, okay, against Deng Jr. Do not tell me, I don't do not tell
Yung ever kill man and then can emotional boat Sarah Loy. Yung ever kill in the bar with Kerry will a war under ye 5 or 10 votes. Can
yes,
pull up on your ceremony you can win.
thank you. I tell you, vote home and Kache Kagarat. I vote the quad Kakato. So, na jira anjula miyo kulo lo chwar ka jula chwar on behalf of quad. A quad ke kon you twin kulo la yi voda na ka lota out rejoited. So, like I said, Pakir has some internal dynamics. It's all possible. Barok, we are getting all the votes across work of Pakir. So, on work of radio maybe. Kadin Kor Kabugalo vote Kerun, a chair of a chilu represent. And so, Kabudia de legate. So, can AR or can junior I get out in a very tight competition. I get out in a very tight competition, Pakir. So, maybe Arok could win Pakir. But I will win at a very slim margin. I'm talking about one thing. Now, the bucket, you're going to go. Kubuga man, they do a chairman, me do. Kalas, can live a key part of this talk.
No, for young Kogi.
Now, look what you. I think Arok is leading a Jung. Arok be leading a Jung. Kichi Joto. Be are getting so many votes. Be at ye 270 or 300. Chan buko ju churko buko word red.
So Rogachi one word achieve a year Jungerun.
No, she one word be you.
Okay, thank you.
Achieve one word be you. So yen a jung a barok be yen. And there is a chance be a do not tell me more. Although I think you do not tell me the junior are going to have a fair competition. Tene pa ni chola a jung. Abiaro a war ku yidu kene den junior abro abi Juliet here. Okay, abi dear Juliet here. Now lonyak. Yeah, it looks like Arok has a fair number nyuak too. Kukabia determining the winner in York. Could be determining the winner in York Awulian. The information I have is that Awulian and then Koyeke registered because Kito Longote in that Ranjiro registering of Yacha.
Yeah, but
Kalunga
how
baby.
many you are? Around Aqua
Yes, I word Kumobura Jang will 500 per care, Kuchaka register with it, Kualupa can represent that year.
Yep.
Now, it happened that long up yet baby, Kuka kill register. Go good Luella Canas, Koi one you register. Kato. Queen Payam. Koi Kunu register Kabaju. So it looks like where Kawulian and the Koi you can register ahead of time. The Koi I think maybe 500. Could you Kijidum?
Hang on there. So quite you register before time. Yang I in the long go long you.
Lungatawaya. Inge Lungate. Ran Chikin you register Keran, Kelung either can long dating. Will it Chikorba Lung Wancho at that time? So, Awulian, it looks like Awulian again and good in York, what are you as because did you attacking quite in what you call register when you get married. I don't know good you work you are. So now Lura will end a current of Kiki Janarium.
In your within New York.
Within York, excuse my language. Now Lura will end a current of Kikabiria. What I understand is that whoever in there will really sure. It does look likely a Kibia duty. Is either Bugger Louis and a lot of or we do not tempo. And in Chani. But from the general scheme of things, it looks like a rock, our Virginia. What Bengo you were, you kept Gajukui. I think they are getting a good number because in Japan, who Secretary General, the Cabana. So I think we are getting a good number. I will election candidate anyway. So I think I would love voting a quite a lot. Ranjira Pink a big alien vote. A bigger killer, bigger about Conjure. You get on the tree. Like a tower.
So what what's Awulian are dynamic? We don't know.
Dynamic. Panichola Dachuek a tow secretary can do nothing. So it's likely Bidachuek be Bidu Kadi. I think Ran Ben do choke Dachuek getting unit. I don't think Yarok. So Ran Ben unit choke I think Arok. And it looks likely Arok Yingabenang and upper hand. Awulian. So tonight Yarok are leading. Ayarok are leading.
Overall in York.
Overall in York we are leading.
Okay.
Now Lokongor, Kukongor and a quick and Kaikaro. I would categorically say that a rocket vote Kongor. Categorically. Kadiang Bugaju Mati Kali. That is the video. Deng Junior cannot in the final.
I don't know we in one vote.
I live in one vote. I'm not quite in Kaikaro, so it's possible.
Okay.
Now, Deng Junior cannot run in the final. So I think, yeah, they've been here or whatever. Tesa Anong. Yeah, Tesa Anong is Secretary of Finance.
Okay.
Yes, Kongori.
For 2 years forward, Niran to Congo.
And they ran a finance Congo too.
Okay, could you Ted in 2 years?
Yeah, headquarters there. Headquarters there, Congo.
Congo.
2 years and our headquarters there, Congo.
Congo, okay.
Yes. So quite think look for finance. I think you have a younger Congo, I believe. Jogulo lead. Ato deputy TEYA ke rana be ko to flag bearer the twitches forward ke rana dio could be I think arong TEYA chingi dim ngat adio ke chingi dim ngat ke ten
What you love, man?
wojrali tinong dim ngat ke abe ku dim ngat ga be can go as far as they have abe no 200
Your team tastes again.
the team TEYA it can go as far as 100 votes
Unang team TNR, we got team do not male.
I don't think they have. I don't think they have footprints. Anything. Anong tiye dun ba yo tren dun ba yo ko kali achi.
Yen a jamdu beg on jamdu in do you kill it is an I can well yung position then pake fayam wakelu position in a young fayam yam the Congo fayam with chin jam with fayam. Come here, Gordon, can never kill when you are. You in terms of both dynamics, what is the voice?
Yeah, you know, Jack. Taban in the first place, but clarify no quite dynamite okay. So pakedi jaya yo achira nya kon ka ko trying to hit nga, you know. So then I don't get ping kero ke dia ke injo estimation na jelo. Ka jelo okay. Man chan jam ko ke dia ko ka ko ke tene. Aiwa. Tade no ko kene. To what ya ne ke ken jam ye. You know. So quite a big trees and archer okay. Kachi is a sizable number. Kachi there is a possibility when in one vote. You know. Engage or jum kachi is sizable. Engage or lead. I know kachi is sizable. Would you there? The young you can vote in ke kongo. You get a nang vote in. Maybe I will because campaign manager the trees and Araman William. Tere nong gada. Nong vote ke bigger you ten. So I anything jamun to the contest kato kam TEYA can tweak it forward. And so I am trying to do the analysis I can by producing the winner. You know?
Yeah.
I'm usually number 3. I'm do so now local lead. Kill it. Let kill be kadang yo. Kill be the maximum, the biggest number. The beer Amaduna Rock you lead, maybe 100. We can easily go down. If you give the other candidates whatever you do, there is a possibility you to use forward in about 300 to 350 kg. Yeah, I think TEYA Alabia leading Bakir. TEYA Calabia leading Ajum. TEYA Calabia leading in York. Looking a kakakedia can get 2 years forward, work Kedia. I you can take a bit 2 years forward, Kalachol lead. Could you TEYA Jebano? So
Kia covered they didn't yellow money little roar a kagan TEYA your roar tongue quite well.
yes.
You a kagan 2 years forward. In the team categorize.
No, I wouldn't say that. Now usually the can 2 years forward. Because that means Nyaka Benaro within. I don't think Nyaka Benaro within. I don't know word Nyak. The boy word Nyak. Kongor can candidate came with Kero, so Chingity another time. Then I do candidate with Kero, Yarok. Can ding. You TEYA can 2 years forward, take a jolly. I can do it the TEYA about it. Kufalak better the 2 years forward about it. Kedi to you in a lot of le ritual 150 B. Kajabanjo. The Jura road is 150 B. Kajabanjo. Kunalu Nalo year 100 duping. ke twist forward je banjor ke twist forward je banjor because war yaro ko wor beke war yaro ko wor ajum war yaro ko wor nyat kulo ding le 350 say le yulit le twist forward le 350 le yulit ke war yaro ko wor pa yeme ke dia ka ye ke churu 200 ke 200 da ye ke churu 150 ye ke yulit yem etenenge ngete ya tiengen
Okay.
yeah
You do the late for your honest analysis. Chagaloy about the TEYA politics in Juba. Ian Kibe wa Benton. Next question, where was the question number 4?
mm
Developmental projects.
mm
Developmental projects. Abange after then we walk a jumping. Okay, we quite a chair, quite big thing up yet. Young will ye na mi jam ke nye kuna ko de ben ulo wana ko e da man a cha temba dai para kira be le wanje beni ka kan ping
mm
bara mi jam ka ter wa to bi ban ke each candidate ba loyal yo ngi ci loyal ke be loy aba gol Isaac court
mm
kon dun kle ye na
mm
jam le me ke development project ci bay e jam le
mm
ye me tare panyago ye na
mm
ba gade aba loy kuria da ke ka ka ji yala de ngala picha e ki japing e de
yeah
lo ki in liberty media
eh
kuria da yala de ngala picha japing
mm
ku yena lo la witen wala ki wit ke kana lo ro
okay
de lo le yi jang bol men de ki lo le ya ne
mm
ki cho kru ke cho le ya ko lundi ke wa
mm
jam wa ke ben
mm
explain exactly what crew mean so crew
mm
you can understand akwa win group kir akwa kir gangs kilo
mm
po ke ko big ba big distracted so
mm
and then kon either court e lo yen abulu gën a crew abulu so
okay
am tengni e tuyi nga e
mm
development project ci gël ke big loy
mm
alo ben a team do not malek in 2 years alliance for development
mm
a jam le ke yen ke bu loy wo be test center
mm
abugo bio
okay
in a book commercialize
commercial yeah
a ki lo hit a ki pin ki lo go pin ben su kur lo tin
mm
gule primary 4 to primary 1 to 4
mm
abugo gede abugo loy within it's okay on thank you I'll get so primary 1 to 4 abk loy
mm
the 3 months period I think ikina ji koja alu ben around dunaro a ci jam aga tera jaman gan ci jam do na ko kana kan pin around
mm
dunaro a ci amma pa ti
mm
te senda ci loy
mm
ku yena ci ground label ngi ci loy
mm
developmental project ci loy ku yen alu ben de junior ke de junior ki ci loyel ke developmental projects
mm
jam ke loyel abu ko loy abe te center abe commercialize as well
mm mm
we yen nang ti kul loy mi the bear war
mm
koy war koy kon yiri ya go kwen
mm
so thinking ye kagan
mm
now kibani ja ti based on last night
mm
development projects yung kiro war ku yung
mm
influence ka chiga luel big bote big influence
mm
can based on ka chi ko ka luel kina bu party kina
mm
lu party yung be that a developmental initiatives big bote big draw big query nge ki
mm
Canada ku yung che de ben wona ko chi war based on those issues
number one Rani Chola is a Korodunu Goy. He's a very passionate guy about the Kadian Corbuloy. Actually, very jam go bol mel. Quite a Korodunu Goy. I think it took Kondu and could let work. So I don't have any reason to think that yen a kene bol mel a ken yen koi bene me dara panya gola toy. So I would say kene tada bro loy kipie de aya che ko ba. It doesn't need be a banya chan below, you know, a private individual yenga chelo no bol mel ko lo jeng we kene yen ku gam bol mel. So whether you ban ge ban ki bo ke ban ye kana below, right? Because I do it chopping on that. So kene ki ban kor kere kuru. I have evidence about it because I just kene cake on a live video ku ka chigo goy. E kenaya na yera na kuru yo to ngoti ku ba jamu ke ke chan be ke kara ye ke loy bi ke che be loy ku ka loy ji jamu UNDP e ka bene abena initiatives be kuru be no changi ku be kuru be ke transform be ke ya better citizens of shirkat ku be ya better citizen of Junub Sudan ke kenaya ke ki ban kor, right? So a private citizen a chi jam kene UNDP ko chi jam kene kuru ku ka chi gam be loy kana chi ban korea, you know. So I do not think that ekake lebe ya influencing voters a can brand na mwelin could be chwer na ba a team a team ke team tit ke to manifesto de ne e ke jam gulo la wo be mi wan ti garanga ta ma yi ke kwen ka bu ga dom to wo ga ya wo be mi ko ka bu ga ta ba bu ga diete bu ga kwen ke to team e ke den de ne na le deng junior ku ja team de lega ting that garanga ta ma yi ga na mi ge ti kwen ke ku ka ba bena ya ku dangu mi geti dangu mi geti mara geti ke mi da ya ti gudi ke je ke lele mi geti gudi mi geti ro ka yin ga sukul go because abi jal mi ga mi kenta ku boranda ku bogo be promise ku lele ga mi ko sukul ku mi won ji de won ta ke ke ka bogo ki re loy so garang de nga ji jam ku lele kalas ku bu sukul bu ku propose kuna bu sukul propose ke jinga sukul ki ko tede na la tam da le to ke bu to ke chu yo ke pe inga bu to ke chu go so pe nya bu go a chi du na te me je pengu le pe le go so sukul ye du le yi uh is not a very clear project a kan guire wi yi in the first place ke ji to ba the tv ni ne je pe ngi to tv ni ku gari ku le ke te ya primary school ke yi sukul da ke ngoi na ji guire ni ne guire na campaign right da man ben sukul yi bi yi in how long a ke le bajin ben sukul yi bi yi how much a ke le I do not think that project level touch by then would like that project is achievable. Because for a project to be achievable, we must know the cost.
yen ay luel anangi ja ping tere kan ping ay du de luel
Mm.
alo yen school primary 1 to 4 abu yi
Mm.
within the 3 months period yen ye kwan
3 months.
eh
Okay. Uh,
ja ping ya lotwe
well, I think at the Monday is a good channel Monday you too. But what I believe is I can buy a structure. Okay, I do we were waving a team. Now waving a team okay possible. Like in Abichu too. Could you within 3 months of a koi that is not feasible. And then someone here by Paul Bicorial. Could that man be away by the car?
okay
So I
lotwe
do not think that project. I don't think I don't think that project is liberal. Now, so a koi project they didn't get to Kokigalwele begin big coin. So there is a commercialization of TEYA Center. Commercialization of TEYA Center. A camping a pit, you will be commercialized how? You will be in the TEYA Center can be a commercial. Now look at commercialization, you can go by the out and Kabaya your will Kabaya, right? A Kabaya your will Kabaya. So I cannot even comment on his manifesto. I think I go to you know, kita joping ke practical le banjo la bai ko le do na tem ga wan ga bakina le loiwe aken ben na la
Correct.
no eh
Correct. Yes.
mm,
Thank you, Tunyato. Yen, Kuwin do not tell me yen every already 6 months. So,
okay
Jabal, 3 months, already 6 months in
oh
the
6 months
thing. So, thank you,
yeah
Tunyato. Correct. Keep what to.
kala na
Yeah.
yi 6 months to be na yi 6 months
Mm.
na yi 6 months ke possible to we pe kunai we ba ko la jwar ke kara ka jodaman lote
Hey, Kia probably Malay Inja interrupted kick into on this
mm
point, but I need follow up. Yeah, probably new Biden. Yeah, they
mm
could not do with Jim or other candidate Biden will not jam. Can be agre. I mean, what
mm
keep a ping based on Liberty Media interview. Do not
mm
tell me jam. We are well cool yen ala benya ke tiban ti center but commercialize a little nigger at a weird. Kwe yen
mm
ye gwir part of plan ke previous office loy
mm
ke part of the office but yen
okay
here picking off from there can get
mm
at chi kaj so
mm
plans ki loyel a kin ge ba kor ben ge luitin
mm
a kin ba kor ge pol ti ben gere ngatem ji ko plan ki be ko ti
mm
mo kuja do not him ya taking off jele this plan kon wato aba gere so plan ki gere ji go ki loyel Liberty Media ay lwele yen abe hala bige loy biyo
okay
kwa lu hal biyo ga bige ya commercialize be ya gre
mm mm
be ya juri so nge ki ja pinga from Liberty Media so ja
okay
welcome to
Kala, I think na che kene che doel ke practical. Ke le bijum urge je Martin Kanpe ke hal ye bil we gani. Because na lele hala ba bil $300,000 for example. Ke nge endu we ga chite ya ke. You know. Ke loro ke te ya something from 70,000 dupe. Ingale bi te ya generate within it me. You know. Ena je jam je ai ze kono dun go le le. Am kir ma yara bala le. Ke bala lim to koy. Arega chan ke dia arega cha lo la ba mar. You know. Because you never let him do it, you see. So that's what I would say on that. Now be TEYA. I think TEYA can do very practical projects. Project in the technical institute. Kachikalo ya ligo that. Dollar kele ben ko.
oh ye ki
Kachikalo
ben last night talking
last night, yes.
okay
Kachikalo le ko ja ligo that. Which I believe I will be there. Kachikalo big memorandum of understanding. Big logan Don Bosco.
but
Agogo
they
that period.
but in technical institute be Louis base no be Louis build no final go well I don't know
Hey, Juba.
oh Juba okay
Juba. Ken Gilwele big penny, Ken Gilwele. Well, that 60,000. I know me penny. Ken Kera ping up it. But now you're project the 60,000 technical. If possible. And the bit a level low. There is Gilwele, a book low. Ke. Mother Jewan.
aje mama ki loy
I'm a chicken that one is a gone case. So I think the groundbreaking proposal win Kaya Technical Institute. And they did a very good job about it because they took two,
okay
So you can see an architectural design of the institute cut off. So I think you can give them credit there that the project actually are doing a homework about it and they know what they are doing, So I think that project is feasible. Within 2 years, if possible. What you are going to put in there too, but will generate case. Because okay, yes, TEYA can level 60,000 level generate, but it depends how long you have taken, to generate the money. And I learn will come back generate within 3 months. But in a in the cake, a level low is 7 to 8 months. Okay, we record a question. It's going to be possible. Could be within the next 1 year, within the next 1 year, yes. So by the time they are going out, it's possible. Big technical institute, big one, key structure, the court, kitchen, liberal, be operational. Maybe in a kilo within that time frame. So, do I think that project can actually appealing to people? Yes, yeah, appealing to people. Do I think another because of that project? No. Why do I think so? Because election our traditional democracy does not vote on ideas. Let's be honest on that. The people who vote on ideas, or in an election of 2,500 people, I can dare say that the people who are going to vote for ideas, Coach Ranabin Kachwer Rande Niergo, Ranabin Kachwer, based on an I think Eben Kapan, Ye Kwano Jrongo Kwandun Kaji Grandrico, Na Charongo can yeah. Chwererwai, Kukema, Kukek young man Kwandun, Kuyong near Kwandun, Kaye Ranajula Ben Kangbi Juting, Tigerang at him, a very good political accident, But I'm sure Boji, when Boji can take it, you appearing, but that you are voted for exclusively because of your manifesto? No, I don't think so.
Political accident, a key word. Yet, 2 years forward.
Uh,
Developmental project.
2 years forward, Kanang Project Karo, technical projects, project of commercialization of TEYA Center. Commercialization of TEYA Center, I check will cake, Abe 10. Kito 10 to kada 10 to Rabatens. Then Kirkito. Yeah. Okay, can you a bit permanent? Najit happening a bit out for some time. Maybe let's back or you're ready. Or a little bit area. So for them, Gaji are doing the mathematical cost of about $10,000. I can become big work. Could be kurti. Could go to Benaya rating, non wedding law and all that. So I think that is feasible. The other project, Tigluil, Ekrisukul. Koyegaluil, Kelebu Jepin. Kusukul Kachirabule, better call. Because 2 years Kali. I think that project too, it can be 100 by 100. You possibly need about $5,000 to $10,000.
So 100 by 100 in Chigulwen.
Yes, that's what they are promising. So I think the other project, I think project dito. Kako conference, we does not need nothing, so you don't need to be so much technical about it. Conference 2 years, but you're looking at a and then people will go. So it's in the core, So project Tingudi Korke, I'll leave it at that. So quite 2 years forward, I can project the project the 10, I can take a budget, Quite a taser, I just project the chicken suru, budget a chicken bag. Who time frame, make a chicken bag. So if I would rank the project, the feasibility of the project, then I would rank TEYA ahead of 2 years forward. Because so you can see it means they know they more know what they want and what they want to do and what they are doing.
Hey, I think conclusion the current contenders for the TEYA leadership in Juba, either we are 2 years forward or we are TEYA.
Yes.
So ngi ki yelwe. Okay.
Yes.
Ikene ajiko yen kibe wo ben usin wo ngor wo jam developmental projects keto kiga lwel ran kiga lwel clearly ke global either court ngi lwel ke team 2 years anga a kiga den panya gor pa gra ya metar panya gor ki lwel kuja ke global but yen other three candidates go team do not team a leg ku team Arong Dunaro, ku team William Deng Jr. A kin jam kening project, developmental project or initiatives will thereby. A kin young of a level thing, a quite money, king in party, that party was in, and I got copy loyalty, can you, but I have focus only in the modern, in the urban cities like Juba.
Okay. The three candidates do not them. Kon do Kujadeng Junior. I agree that
No.
no, do not him no. Wait. You Deng Junior gonna do.
Yes, Deng Jr. couldn't corrupt. A kin jam getting project later by.
Yeah,
Either
I'm coming to that.
yeah,
I'm coming to that.
yeah.
Deng Junior gonna do. I agreeing that coach has support because do by. Kay Deng Julwell, a Deng Lulu, a Kabuku Jura Loy, a renovation, because to Kur. Na ci tuiji mat ku ci gamu ko jala bay ke su kuru pako ra bugu yuru no be ke healthcare facilities to in towns ke to mar ke to powell ke to wangule ke to paliaw a bige ke yuru din bige gro na be so ke ko ke ka jolo lui tui ti le ko ti chere gam ko ja du bay dan to lo lui tui with the du ko bay we ci ko du bay ka meta loy Isaac Coy. Okay, all right. Koike, chicken him by the panetry. I don't think that chicken him by the panetry. I think I talk to him again, jam by Janabai, who be you who was the Kula book. Key your word Taban, renovation meta tree. Ka check Bobby Jeppy, check Bobby Jemate, because now we Jemate, you get chicken level. Ekalim. So, Rani, Kenera, and a quite miochi. You may cheer you, and I lay limb between me. Word cocker. Tada chira ngi ken rana ko miot le bula lim e project beleti project
Eh,
ken yo bi ke loy aka bi loy within 2 years ku ka bi le Juba. So I don't think na jigni baleti.
thank you. Gonna answer the Chikoja. Yen wo jala tin indu eh yen ki wo ken wala tin ya e pola yen warning ki we panti like another community. Warning MPs ko you can elected ke bilon big buy big develop big alloy in our localities to what we yen warning ban kwan communities to. Now in my observation, it turns out a youth getting more developmental projects ko beloy ku MPs to your kwan or akut ye local government ye national government a chingeloy ke ko chingelwel ke abare ka ku youth man ku community leaders a chingelwel ke abare ke now youth juba man ke ben ke ne very I think a very strong developmental initiatives ko beloy ikini yung yelu man yung ina kara chia youth chia obaran chigada chi obaran the structure when ke to ye ba ga ye chigana ge big loy wala ye power de nan jidira re what is yung loy raman so youth man chia doing ka deep for natural for from the aka live natural figure big loy but in our unity chiga obaran the powers.
I do not think that they are running the powers. ran ngor a very big power. Lebenang di lui tui any day, any time. KMP. MP in budget to in the constitution of the country. Budget can just CDF Constituency Development Fund. The budget can support ban every year. Maybe a ban, a ban, but if we are to be honest with ourselves and based on the economic situation of the country, kita budget can change a chito. Now chito MPs. You know, I take one with nothing to work with. Kai chi loy chi bele. Now, na chi loy chi lo. Ku koi ka mwet ke. Ku koi ka be. Ku riyo ka to. Ke what do? You have to find an alternative way of trying to work. And this is where community associations come in. So, we are youth, kuja community associations, whether in diaspora or back home. I koi TEYA resorting to do everything they can do to survive. So, kiji power tawo youth kinamane, in that supply the youth the resources ka kente. Ngaga ngor nang kunti de dia dom. Kunti dunia dom yang ga yin kiti ne bijo ba guri ne tui. Achan bene kan wan ko bene ka loy. Elected leaders want to get a definite source of income. Yene choy CDF wo ka jete. Ku ka chin mandate be ke community la jwa ji. Jadi because aga chi community ke kwan bu ya jwa. Aga kwan community ke bu CDF ala be no kuma. Wo CDF ka chiru be no kuma ka chi ba. Go community li nyu pi bu ko ja jwa chen. Bu li kwan. Jadi yenga ye tui jo neng power man. Den leben wo ke kur Australia. Ku kur ke America. Ku kur ke no, ku kur ke Juba. Ku yini ke biura jang lo la biur. Lo por jang na che ke. Because purposely biur ka kwan bu ko ja jwa chen. Right? Rani chol MP yene kwan bu wala bay. National Parliament. To wa le ben wala bay tin ka ken ba lu. So until bete de ne be lu riam ke ka biyu ko to ke ye ke ti de wo ke bu ya la be tu ku tui ka biyu ko li lu ke banye te ke banye te ko bu lu ke banye communities in diaspora ko bu lu ke banye to bi ra jang yin ki because banye ke association ke de ka ye ko mi ko ja jwar ke ngelo de so ake youth ko ake community ye dia overstepping the mandate the elected members of parliament akuma to kene members of parliament yene support ba ya fan be bene kan wan ko be halo yenga kene be level way our community man unity ko ja jodo nga jo inum dang pe you know what do you do to survive aka ge lo even a mean of survival
and in during the late a good answer can ko update where the barriers are between different institutions get up. Last question in vanity kuwai an opportunity by your final remark but a lawyer. The last question in Van German vanity a future of TEYA politics within communities in Juba. Now every year no election energy era war as we speak now the momentum theater youth in Juba very high compared to the last 2 years. Now, quickly, in the next couple of years, after 2025, Young Broba Loy, we don't know. Now, question vanity, we are more hypothetical or we are more relevant to the previous uh, experience you will think. So, the future of TEYA politics within communities in Juba. Ako baber kara itiada to ton tinman be ba be te jerit wala ba be ma jerit wala be yir kanina je ja tu hai and quay ay gre luil ay sanye luil a little too much of something ay toxic can cause toxicity so man che tia che dir ko ki ku ine je dir ku jam je gam ekene ning potential future consequences when get toxicity by within communities ko wait so gonna ekina baja be I just try but explain different grade.
How do I see the future of TEYA?
Yeah.
I would say categorically that the future of TEYA is bright. The future of the association is bright. Quite kabe ran na chukum abrer abe alal kan 2025 ku koy ko chir koy ga wona jor. Kijoto in the long run, yen if there is a way the Bene campaign period Bene reduce, and if there is a way people can encourage themselves to make this politics cheaper, it's very expensive. Politics can is very expensive. So if there is a way it can be made cheaper, can get everything. Do I think by taking more? Of course, politics in nature is divisive. That is the nature of politics, because it presents you with an option of making a choice. So if you make a choice again, then that is already divisive. Lakin abeya learning that na jinga iji wire kulwan kuga kentong aken loy kayan chi reason ban tong loy ti chene gawe. So abeya building a consensus of we are building a consensus when you are competing can for leadership you are competing for now competing for leadership so the three losers are going to start competing with the losers of last year, of the last election. Kabuju Louis compete Julia, Abu compete at Medunu Quick, Abu compete Ding Junior, Abu compete under the Garanga Jack, Abu compete annual Atemada, the Koiki Kaka Chica Weir, Kukaji Bigam, Tui Mari, Yinakin, Yin Big Begon. So the competition be a little bit stiffer as the time goes, but it will also go down that the losers are competing with so many people. The losers are going to be competing with the losers of the last election. So in the long run, that okay, people lose, and there is life after losing. And so that will be very important in the long run. So that's how I see it. The future of TEYA is good.
And thank you. Kiba Diadeko get part of that keep future as well. Future of TEYA politics in Juba. Yeah, influence of 2 years leaders, elders, politicians, and whistleblowers. Young influence great. 2 years leaders, elders, politicians, we are whistleblowers within this campaign or within this election, Broloy Baden, Panajibo.
Of course, power to TEYA, and yin ran could be used against one of the politicians, or one of the establishment of the politicians. Na chaka mama Rebecca yento ke vice president kene. Kulungran banyi TEYA, kulwele ka ban tor woni yena bane dui. Kaka chaka mene vice president country ka ngi yen nang lo. So TEYA is powerful. You know, let nobody lie to anybody. TEYA, koi di ka chin interest in ngalwe. You know, ke bin ke koi ngwen ke. In as much as in chi char, and in as much as in chi campaign a kilo, kagalo benang mendu nyar yipyo, chini yen jo yelo. You know, kijo tobas, the influence yang kecil limited. It might limited. You know, yeah, and do for example, kanong terenoran did an established politician to your ping, you know. So, and I think and get a in a particular cup. Keke live go ben no really come to do the other and the here and the end, you know. Yen a get your koi cock, get your do not. Nanora eating your ping in a red. Kaka yes, man, do not have it. Iran in the radial ping in a cadia to coin. The Kaka kai to. Kijoto at the end of it all. Garangatimu and Chenben. Terenong ran when in Yare in Pen Kay. But in which you below at the end of the day. Kijibilu got there. You know? Because remember, in as much as I support a young kun, in as much as I support Kunma, can go by a banya. You know? So Yimba support a good day by Nuluth. Kugal Banyet and Abanian, but Banyate Bajor. Babanyate Bajor. Ku yin you jam. A year could do calling by Ado, who could do Gorda is going to make me unpopular in Taya. They could yin car by popular in Taya. Yenaka dear Corach and Bitaya Baba Churunda. So influence quite deal Calabato. But I am ambition the run Corbanya, Kayaju limited, you know, because the chicken Corbin by Achurua. You could do Corbu and popular Gajibanjo too. So I have to na no go when you banyate kekebo konyina ya keke ya ponro, so that my interest is also served. So influence quite at all, but I age limited by the ambitions of the young people aspiring for leadership.
Thank you, Chaber. Yen Kitchen Lumsin, Yen really yen that go the political influence, 2 years leaders, who elders, politicians, or whistleblowers. Yen a short live. A short live can run and get in call. A lot time on punny. What can I get called time on punny? I get deal a bit around deal time way later, baby. So good, thing. Yeah, you do think late for your time. And I got you a low cake, you talk on the low happen, but I just say make it a buy a bit low. I think we view it. I think do the chair pay enough on his opinion children. You just pay enough challenge when you categorize. And I can be honest, I live to talk about you when you went young, get to it forward and been young. But in Kiran Kichwer, Garnia Bay, Baben Jam, Kidun Kimbichwer, we will fairness into on the ground. Can I channel who are like and Ikoli Yamakwe, Lundirwar, Jakon Bay? It's the same thing achieved in the country, but winning influence within a Kedlo erotity, a election rollo about it. Yen Kibaja Yen, a Pursadu, by Yen final remarks, who final remarks do, and the are neck built in. Unifying message for all contesting candidates. Kene inge bajala bajaben by your panel magolo.
Thank you. Kilebale pin taumene randai kuram beradai is that the panajo to inge pantung dantau. chende de le wotin ko banye kole atere ko banye miaka tawaya wewe the wojidi koy kor banye mane Juba koy ke ay 38 kene ke 40 kene ke 46 wo le MP mude da wa logo mu commissioner ka logo mu governor ka logo mu so yille bi were ke tini youth na mi akilo giditi rotiam so ke loye campaign e opportunity bireja ping by in my view to be honest with you ran kin mana rongo dunaro le wigo ki tweeting ran loy technocrat ki tinga pet ran loy le tim kayanka ran ke dunate malek na le wi ke ki tuye ki ting ke ran ya loy le tim kayanka kono durkle na le wi ke ki tuye ki ting ke ran ya tuyi very passionate person abar ku deni yo ne yepio ke lebele tuyi ke lebele loy tuyi ku ke tinga ya ke ran le bijal na le rompin krana ko kunyo ngen ko tin ke ka lokre yende le pon ku le jam ku le yene ya ke joy ken chan bala yen tui rane a cheng le jidu tui le wi wala le tem de ga kure bul a chitu ye chiting ke yen e fighter ale bu tor kre tui arbe tem no a chitu ye chiting ke very passionate person e taka ko kolbai e taka mi ga tui jiro gam e kene a chitu ye chiting ke rane very good idea visionary a chitu ye chiting ke very good mobilizer you know so ran kene ku le wi ka cheng le jidu tui ku ga bandi la wa yireti ke ko ye ko a chana na lo wi ka cheng du dunga banya na lo tim ki lo ku dun wan ko ba loy bo ko loy you know ye jo gar ngata ma yi gama a je tem wan ko cheng le jidu tunye a jidu tunye ke ran ga dur ku ko you know na chong nang de ra ga je gar ngata ma yi go pir ko de ke gar le bu jo pir ko de riam le ki na jidu a cheng le jidu tunye ke ran ni lui whether ki wir wele chatim ka cheng lo jidu tunye kana le bi be mi jo ko de a kana ale bale koy dai kuram be dai ne lo le ra wa yin ka ku le cheng do jidu tunye e cheng do e jidu tunye tu ye bi mi jo ko le ti chen nyo nge ko le ki yen ban yo to ena ga ne tek ban ka to ka dun mo bi ke ga de mi ko akai kwon ge ka da ga cha ga to ku le la chi ku na jidu tunye ku ba nye abi yen de ko re bu yin cha le
Thank you. Hey, yena hijawati. Ijale yere di induro chi induro biraja for your insightful analysis chagaloy on common art of yo. Niale ken yin we pan tui dud ema yomari ja yu yen jage go ema yomari ga jen wel we running aning base so where base de ja wel bar yi chikel chi wa won te so niale ken yin niale ken we ko da ku yen wo ja ko from there. I appreciate your time. Thank you for now. This is going to talk show. Bye. We ko da we go ja one. Thank you. Yana good.